Hello and welcome to our show. I'm Sudhir Dobas and I'll be talking about some very interesting and interactive science toys. These science toys are made of waste material which is available at every home. Just to tell you that these science toys are very popular among school students, which can explain very complex, even complex scientific ideas. So let us start the show. And just to start with, this is very simple strip of paper, but this strip of paper is again a working model. It can act as working model. Working model means, if you can see the table, the working model doesn't require any battery or power to operate. The strip of paper in my hand, I can just blow it. What happens? Again I do it. Again I do it. I enjoy it. Say I'm putting pressure through my blow, but the paper strip goes up. That explains something. And it's very simple. Bernoulli's principle can be explained out of this paper strip. If you have difference of velocity of air on and below the paper strip, if it is more on the above, then the paper strip will go up. I think that's the principle by which aeroplane flies. To make it more interesting, I'll go with this experiment. This is fantastic, and you can just enjoy it, play with it. If I show it to you. If I suck it, what will happen? Sucking means this TT ball, ping pong ball is sticking to the funnel. But what will happen if I'll blow it? It should go off or not? Let us see. Let us enjoy it. I blow it now. I don't suck it. First I suck it. Okay. Now I blow it. Even if I blow it, it won't go off. It's kicking to the funnel. What's going on? What's going on with the ball? I'm blowing it, I'm throwing it away, but it is sticking. The simple reason is that there is difference of velocity of air below the ball and above the ball. If I'm blowing it, then I'm putting more velocity to the air on the top. But the air below the ball exerts pressure, and this stuck into it even after blowing it. So this is the simple principle which can explain Bernoulli's principle, and based on this the aeroplane flies. And next time I'm sure that you will watch the wings of the aeroplane very keenly. I have made one very good musical instruments, and musical instruments is out of, you can see all the scraps which is available at home. But what is interesting about this is that I blow it. I think it's better than any other musical instrument. Now I have innovated it. This is instrument, but I can make sa-re-ga-ma out of it. I have made some holes in this. You can see the holes, and if I press one, there is a different noise. I press second, then it's a different noise. I press third, it's again a different noise. But before enjoying it, just you should know out of what I have made it. I have fabricated it. It's nothing but a piece of waste pen which is made whole inside it. The one thing, a straw with every cold drink you are getting. This is a straw, which I put it inside this. A torn piece of balloon and one small box, plastic box. Earlier that contains some film rolls, but now all cameras are digital. So many things they come within this such type of plastic boxes, and this is everything you need to make that very interesting musical instrument. Again, I assemble it and I enjoy it, and then this musical instrument works. It's just like our ear. This can explain that how you hear things in a different way. Means when speaks T, you listen T. When speaks D, you listen D. Can be in a different way when we press the holes made in this waste pen. And that's how, this is the principle on which all musical instruments based on air are made. And that's why we have different surs. Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, dha, ni, sa. If I have the longer pen, and I can make 7 or 8 or whatever, and then I can have all the surs in this. But the interesting thing is that you can destroy it and make it again. It's so simple. You don't require big gadgets to make this musical instrument. And when you make it yourself, then you enjoy it a lot. So let's enjoy once more. I think that's the most interesting musical instrument. We'll continue with this interactive science toys after a short break, and we'll continue with more scientific toys which are very interactive and very interesting.
India Science is an internet-based science TV channel initiated by the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, implemented and managed by Vigyan Prasar. India Science on the URL www.indiascience.in is a bilingual channel with content in Hindi and English. It can be accessed on any internet-enabled device. The India Science mobile app can be downloaded from the Google Play Store and Apple Store.
Welcome back, and we are discussing some very interactive and very interesting science toys which explains difficult scientific principles, but we are using the waste material available at our home, at our place. Now the next. It's related to friction. Friction is very important in our life. There are so many things which the things can't work without friction. Now I show how friction is important in our daily life. That's fine, but I have this matchbox and I have this string. This matchbox and the string, the thread, right? Now, this matchbox is not obeying me. It is falling down. If I go, it's falling down, right? Again, it's falling down, right? It's again, I show it, it's falling down. Now it can obey me. I explain how. Now it's not falling down. Okay? It's going down, but slowly, slowly, again slowly, again slowly, again going down. It's obeying me now. It's not falling freely, but if I allow it, yes, it can go down slightly, then stops, then stops, then stops. It's obeying me now. So what's happening with this matchbox? Earlier it was going down freely, now it's going down freely. It's going down freely again, it's going down freely again, right? But now it can't. It's obeying me now. It's going down, it's going down, it's going down, it's going down. It's all because of the friction. I have innovated it. How I innovated it? What is inside? Inside is a magic stick. I show you where is the magic stick. I open it and I find there is a magic stick inside it. This is a magic stick. This magic stick increases friction when I put some tension in the thread, and that makes the matchbox following my instructions. Otherwise, it is falling freely. So you require this one, this empty matchbox, and this piece of, again, a straw and a thread. And you can explain the importance of friction in our life. You have heard about inertia. Inertia is quite important. And you must have done something, some experiment like this in our school days or whatever. And everybody knows about this. But what is the importance of this inertia? Inertia is also related to Newton's first law of motion. Things are moving when in motion, they are at rest when they are at rest, unless some external force is exerted on it. But it is quite important. It's quite important in our daily life, how we use inertia in our daily life. First, I enjoy this experiment again. In our school days, yes, I enjoyed it, right? This is a coin, and this is a piece of paper, and this is on this tumbler or glass. I click the card, and the coin is inside the glass. I again do it. I put it on the card, I push it, and the coin is inside the glass. Means this coin is not going to the glass unless I remove the card. I give motion to the card and this card goes off, but I am not giving motion, any motion to the coin, and the coin remains static at its place, and when this card goes off, the coin falls into the glass. This simple experiment is inertia, but it's very important. Suppose you are boarding on a running bus. You are supposed to run along with the bus for a while. If you are sitting in a bus and bus suddenly goes off, your head goes backward. If it applies brake suddenly, your head is again bending forward. It's all because of inertia. Because if you are sitting in a bus and the bus goes off, then your lower part of your body is along with the bus, but your the head portion or upper part of the body is at rest. So you are going backward. When brakes are applied, then quickly you bend forward, because along with the bus, your lower part of the body is coming at rest, but upper part remains in motion. Friction, regarding friction, I have another toy which is again, you see the toy, and this toy is again a working model. Working, how it works. First I enjoy it, then I explain it. Okay? I just scratch it. What will happen? I just scratch it. I just scratch it. It's fantastic. I scratch it again. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. I scratch it again. But I have a special point of scratch. Then something interesting happens. Okay? That's good. That's fantastic. First you see the composition of this toy. This is again a waste pen and a piece of or a strip of small paper and an all pen, and that's all. The only thing is that I have put grooves on it with the cutter, and I increase the friction in it. But this friction energy can be converted into mechanical energy. It's a very simple toy which is explaining. It's very interesting, very simple toy explaining how friction energy can be converted into mechanical energy. If it's a plain side, nothing will happen because this friction is not there. But when I increase the friction, then it starts working. It starts working. It starts working. Can you enjoy it? Yes. Everybody, anybody and everybody can enjoy it at home. It's so simple, and you can make it on your own, you can fabricate it, and you can enjoy it. Again, we are taking a short break, and after the short break, we'll enjoy some more interactive science toys.
India Science is an internet-based science TV channel initiated by the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, implemented and managed by Vigyan Prasar. India Science on the URL www.indiascience.in is a bilingual channel with content in Hindi and English. It can be accessed on any internet-enabled device. The India Science mobile app can be downloaded from the Google Play Store and Apple Store.
Welcome back to the show. We are enjoying some very interactive and interesting science toys which are made out of waste, which is available at every place, at every home. Now, I'll show some energy to the toy. You see this instrument. I should say this instrument, though these are all heavy weight and as a small weight. on the top and a waste piece of any funnel, pen or straw, right? Now you can't imagine that this small piece of nut can lift this. But if I'll provide some energy to this small nut, yes, it can lift it. Now I give some energy to it. But how? How to give energy to this small nut? I'll do it like this. And now this heavy weight is lifting up. Okay, I do it again. I just do it and this is lifted up. This is lifted up. And I'm putting some energy to the upper small nut. Means that this energy, which is called centrifugal force, I'm rotating it, means I'm giving the centrifugal force to it. And if this force is inside this small nut, it can lift the heavy weight. And through this simple toy, I can explain that centrifugal force can do the adverse things in a different way. Smaller things can lift the heavy things, right? I again do it. I enjoy it, right? I just rotate it and this is lifting up. But when it goes slow, then it comes down. So the force is in the rotation rather than the piece of small nut and the heavy weight. Okay, I do it. I do it again and I lift it. But again, when this centrifugal force is not there, then this heavy weight is coming to its original position. So you have now seen some very interesting science toys today, and I hope you enjoyed the show. That's all for now. Please send your feedback about the program on the given email which is given on your screen, and we will come with more interesting topics in our next episode. Till then, goodbye.